absolutely have seen this thing about AOC transferring about $160,000 of her money. And I was hoping to cover that. I got a story queued up for it as well. But AOC transferred $160,000 of her campaign funds to corporate Democrats, essentially some people that are even anti-Medicare for all. So she is sitting here transferring money to these corporate Democrats that, this is not what people that donated to AOC, that is not what they donated for. If you donated to AOC, you did not donate it. You did not donate knowing that your money might be going to an anti-Medicare for all cause. No. She is essentially, she every day she just does stuff that pushes me further and further, pushes her into a category where I'm just like,
gross.
It's just
she's
really
laundering our money to the corporate Democrats. It feels like it.
It's really and here's the crazy thing about the story, Kwame, is that some of them they consider her such a toxic person, the corporate Democrats, that some of them returned the money. They were like, we don't want your money because we don't want you to be associated with giving us money because it's going to hurt us in our district. So she's sitting here trying to help these clowns, whatever. And they still don't have any kind of, level of respect. Nothing that she does can be corporate enough for them. And so, yes, it's sad. I definitely saw the story. It's terrible. Shame on her. I was one of the first 300 people to ever donate money to AOC. You can look it up. You will find my name, Kamali Rose. Look it up in the FEC reports. They show in a list in order of how those donations were reported to the FEC. I'm one of the first 300 people in the entire world to donate to AOC, the politician, and now it's like more than 1 million. But it's really frustrating because it feels like I helped her to get to this point, and then she's doing more of the same. So I don't want to. I'm trying not to make this the AOC show and spend all my time focused on the AOC, but I do think that it's an important. She's an important, player on the left, and what she's doing has real implications for, left electoralism. And I just think that what AOC is doing is really setting a lot of people up to lose faith in electoral politics entirely. And maybe that's what we all need to do anyways, because maybe it really is all for naught and there's nothing that we can gain from it, nothing substantive that we can gain beyond sort of the local level. Once you get outside of the local level of politics, it gets very hard to impact the national politics, even state level politics. So but I think that she's doing AOC's essentially become an accelerationist in a way, because she's just going to accelerate people's, radicalization and make people feel like, all right, this is
all right. Are you ready for QAnon? Because my conspiracy is that AOC is actually an insider trying to get people off of electoral politics. And so I'm just kidding. I have nothing.
No, she's doing the real radical work there. She's a real radical, the way she's turning people off of electoralism. All right.
From the inside. And that is why on October 3rd, she's going to make an announcement. No, let's go. All jokes.
Yeah. I disagree with folks that are in the comments saying like she's CIA and stuff like that. I just don't think that. I don't believe that. I don't think that it's to that level. We don't have to go full on conspiracy theory or anything like that. Now, that I believe that she Eat the Rich says one of the corporate candidates she donated to supports the CIA. That I wholeheartedly believe. I haven't confirmed that myself, but that sounds definitely believable.
I think she's saying the candidate she gave the money to was CIA, not AOC.
Shit. Okay, Alyssa Slotkin.
Yeah.
Not AOC is CIA.
Yeah.
Sadly, no. This sad thing is that online on Twitter, I literally have seen people saying AOC is a CIA op. I don't think we need to go there, folks. All right, we don't need to go there. But
I was just definitely kidding. I was just kidding, guys.
But that's wild. I didn't know that Alyssa Slotkin was a former CIA op. That does, that I'm sure, checks out. Establishment Democrat, CIA op to establishment Democrat, not a big jump for me to make mentally. So